How's it going, everyone? It's your boy Dak908, aka the Dig Dug himself. Yours truly, back again with another week of Greatsword, if you will. Monster Hunters and Monster Honeys, rejoice, because this will be the last one. This Generations is afoot, and we're gonna transition directly into that right away, right after this week of series. But before we even get into talking about the future, let's talk about the present. Let's just not talk about the present with myself, but with my man Whack on the mic. How you doing today, Whack?
I'm doing fine. How about you? You doing well?
I'm dipped in butter, you know, of course, as always. But
right.
my man, I have you here. I'm gonna interview you. Got some questions for you. But could you please tell me about yourself first?
Well, I am an avid fighting game player. I'm not really that good. I'm actually really bad. I press buttons. I do all that stuff. I like to play Monster Hunter. Now, Monster Hunter is something that I really, really love doing. And some things, you know, get mad. You know, I get a little upset. Sometimes I don't like people in the fan base, but it's all good. The Duggahverse is where I stay.
Got fee on that fee. I mean, you know, that's what's up too. I play the fighting games, and the Duggahverse is indeed my home and whatnot. But now since this is the week of Greatsword, could you tell me what you think about the Greatsword as a whole in Monster Hunter?
Well, allow me to share a story that when I was playing 3 Ultimate, I was actually using Longsword. It's my favorite weapon. I love the weapon. Absolutely fun. But the thing I like about the Longsword is, you know, I'm constantly staying and moving around, hitting them. And then I see this Greatsword. I see this guy, he just comes up and just sits there like a rock for a good solid 10 seconds. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? And it baffled me. I didn't understand this weapon. I thought this weapon was garbage, right? And I was like, okay, it could have some uses. Maybe, but that's not my thing. So, comes in for his demo. I see this guy, Dig Dug Dak. I watched him a long time ago. I was like, yo, let me go watch this video. He was playing the Generations demo? Not Generations. The 4 Ultimate demo? So, I saw the Greatsword. I'm like, okay, maybe he knows how to use the Greatsword and I don't. Maybe I can learn something from him. And I saw him do the, where he charges it up from the back and then does the slam and then does an extra slash. I was like, yo, that looks kind of clean. I need to get me some like Greatsword action. I tried it out and I was like, yo, this is actually a really, really fun weapon. And I just moved on from there. I kept using it in 4, but used it to fight Rajang and other certain monsters. Really fun weapon.
I mean, I love it as well. Like, I always kind of fall towards these slower weapons like the lance, gun lance, greatsword. I like these slow weapons because you have to play a little bit differently from most. Like, you like to use longsword, you kind of go in, you're in the monster's face, you know, slapping it up or whatever. Me, I like to sit back, punish you when I can, or, you know, with the lance, I don't care if I'm in your face or not, I'm holding my own. But I will say the 4 Ultimate Greatsword is by far the best Greatsword in the series, like hands down. But you said you like some longsword, right?
Yeah, I like longsword, but I just want to state one more thing on the Greatsword.
Oh, go ahead.
I like it a lot because it gave me newfound patience. Because it's kind of like when you put some shackles on you, right? Like put some braces on your feet so you can run faster, or I'm sorry, run slower. So eventually, when you take it off, you're going faster. That gave me newfound patience. I started playing Dark Souls, I'm like, you know, you just wait for them to do something dumb and just hit them. And the Greatsword taught me that. So that's why I really like the Greatsword.
Absolutely.
Now, let me talk about this Longsword. This Longsword, it's clean. It all started when I played the demo of 3 Ultimate. I was getting bopped by the Lagambi. That man just destroyed me, right? So I kept fighting him, right? I used every weapon, kept getting bopped. I did really well with the Longsword one time. I'm like, okay, let me just try one more time. I beat him for the first time in my life. I was so satisfied. I'm like, this weapon's kind of nice. So I was playing more with the Longsword. I got the game. I started doing the spear combo, you know, doing all that stuff. And one of the guys I played with, since I had the mic on and I had the gamepad, that's all I played with, that R button, when you hear it, that thing slaps. It's super loud. I would slap the shit out of that R button. Everybody was like, yo, what the fuck's your problem, dog? It's just loud. And then my friend was like, why are you spamming the button? I'm like, what do you mean? I thought that's what you're supposed to do. And they told me, no, you can extend the spear combo by pressing X. I'm like, yo, what? Okay, that doesn't seem any sort of use. And I started using it, I'm like, okay. Oh shit, it builds meter and I'm still allowed to do my spirit combo. So basically I don't need a full meter to do a spirit combo. I'm like, yo, this is really nice. And I kept using it, kept getting better with the weapon. 4 came around, I already knew how to use that weapon. There was a couple changes I didn't like because they were weird, but they're okay.
Alright, see, I agree. 4 Ultimate is when, you know, like when not 4 Ultimate, excuse me, 3 Ultimate is when the longsword really took off for a lot of people. It was popular in Tribe because it was really broken. I want to say in 3 Ultimate is where it actually found its true balance of DPS and flair and everything else that the Longsword is known for today. But Generations is the game at hand. Can you please tell me what do you think about the Longsword and its improvements or lack thereof in Generations?
I don't see any I don't see any nerfs or buffs. I just see like, okay, I think one of them is a buff. Well, it's not optional. How do you say it? It's personal. In my eyes, I think it's a buff because in 3 Ultimate, when you had the full meter, the pink, because it goes white, yellow, pink. When you get to the last level, it will go down super fast, and then it will go back to the yellow. Then it'll go back to white. Then it'll go back to nothing, right? But you can refill it in the middle of that. Now in 4 Ultimate, they changed that, so when the meter runs out, it changes. It goes to the last one. Not even go to the last one. It just goes to nothing completely. But it takes forever. And I didn't like that because I wanted to refill my meter and keep it there at all times. I don't want to have it for a long time because I'm consistently doing Spirit Combo. I consistently have opportunities to keep my damage up. And then in Generations, they changed that, but it's not as fast to go away as it was in 3. It's actually slower. So it feels like that weird place in between. That makes it, I think it's the best way the Longsword has been. I haven't tried it in Try, so don't quote me on that.
All right, I feel you. So you want to say that the Longsword in Generations is probably the best, most complete Longsword that it's probably ever been?
Yes. And the styles.
You would say that with the depth style. I mean, everyone knows Guild. Guild is, the tried and true, that, if there's any changes to the weapon and all, they're very minute, Lance, but they kind of place where the full weapon is going to be. So Guild is fresh. Striker, what do you feel about Striker, Aerial, and Adept? What do you feel about those?
Okay, Striker feels like Longsword from 3 Ultimate because they removed one of the key attacks that was added in 4 Ultimate. So it just feels like old Longsword. Like, I can go back to it. I don't like having, because it gives you 3 arts, and one of the arts I really don't like, so I'd rather use Guild, right? So, that's, yeah, I mean, Absolute Evasion is kind of clean, but if I want Evasion, go to it then. So, it's just 3 Ultimate Longsword. I can go back to it, no problem. Easy as hell. Aerial? No. No. Because, as I told you, I like the Longsword, because, you don't need a full meter to do the Spear combo, right? In Aerial, when you actually get the full meter, like when it's like blinking and all that stuff to signify it's not going to go down, it forces you to use all the meter. You jump off the monster, you start it up, and then you just finish it with a Spirit Round Slash that takes up like 75% meter. I don't understand why the hell they did that. Because if you don't have full meter, you just start off a Spirit combo, and I like that a lot more than just going into the air and then wasting all my meter. I really don't like Aerial Longsword, it's just so bad. Now, Adept, I don't really need to explain Adept, I just need to explain to you. The one thing I like about the Longsword is, keeping my damage up, right? Now, and one of the things I love about using, ability I love using on the Longsword is Evasion. Adapt just gives that to you for free. So, it's free, man. You roll through the attack, you press X, and then you press R, bam, spear level increase. It doesn't even take, usually it takes like half meter to start up a spear combo, or like maybe 30% meter to start a spear combo and actually manage to get it through. But Adept, all you need is like 25%. All you need is just ability to do one spirit attack. So you just roll through an attack, you press X, then you press R, bam, next spirit level. It's super free. I think it's the best one, no doubt.
So hands down, Adept, across the board, probably the best skill overall in the game. Yeah?
Yeah, except for like some weapons. Like, I like the Adept Lance, but it's not, I can already see that it's not good. It's just fun to use.
Alright, I feel you. So, with that being said, you know what I mean? My man shared his thoughts, his opinions, his beliefs on Monster Hunter, through the ages up until, Generations, which is technically in the future. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, you already know what I'm going to say. It's been your boy Dak908, aka the Dig Dug himself. Thank y'all for tuning in. My man, any last words?
Check out my SoundCloud.
Check out my man's SoundCloud. Mixtape is Fuego. That's flames.
No, I'm trying to get you to look at my likes. I got some pretty nice stuff in there.
Oh, word?
IANWAKO. It's not for everybody. It's the stuff I like. It's the funky stuff. I like it.
All right, feel you. Well, with that being said, everyone, take care.